We are back. 2024 NXL Las Vegas Major here at Craig Ranch Regional Park. I'm Matty Marshall with Rich Telford here on Go Sports. One of the big favorites here at this event, Houston Heat, is about to play Uprising, and also another big favorite, Edmonton Impact, taking on the Bears. Now, Heat's playing Uprising. Uprising warmed up in a loss, and Bears warmed up in a win as Bears took down New York Extreme. But, you know, Heat had a very disappointing World Cup. They did not win one game at World Cup, but they got the bye into those final rounds because of how consistent this team has been. Multiple-time World Cup champs, but just a stellar roster of experienced all-stars, and they're coming in hungry into 2024. Uprising, they need to be absolutely dialed right now, as Houston Heat is going to be out for blood in this match. Starting point number one, Uprising in the black, starting from the blue side, and Houston Heat, red, white, and blue, starting from the red side. And a little delay, some offense here for Uprising as they get five bodies out and up slightly. And here comes Monville up the middle. He's hunting for it. So some penetration early in the middle of the field here, Rich, for Houston Heat.
Yeah, and Connor Kelly getting the spin for the start for Houston Heat. Like to see that.
Yeah, Connor Kelly, when Chad George went down with an injury last year, man, he was just so solid as their first attacker in the snake. So they're going to have him play that same role. Here comes Ryan Moorhead.
Up and over. I like that fill from Ryan Moorhead as well. 5-on-5 here. Neither team with a big advantage. Houston Heat with a little more penetration in the center of the field. Oh, these players are right next to each other here on this side of the field.
Body coming off is, looks like Olsen taking the walk for Uprising. So a 5-on-4 situation in favor of Houston Heat, as Uprising's going to filter out Mikey to the stand up on that snake side. Battle going down here in the middle with Sam Monville. Man, if Uprising just checks off inside here,
for
Rich,
1 second, just for 1 second.
Yeah.
If he looks in for 1 second, he's going to be super happy.
And Rich, and Monville needs to live by his gun here. He's totally, I don't think Monville has no idea that.
No, he would run down. If Monville knew, he would have got him.
So Uprising, Graham Arnold going to move up here.
Yeah, good
still these tense moments. Man, Uprising, who is this? He's totally focused.
Oh, he just sees him.
Eaton sees him. Eaton going to get a free kill here as he triple taps. Monville's back.
Does triple tap mean 5 shots to the back of the head?
Was it back of the head?
Yeah, back and head.
Yeah, I'm a
nice
little blocked out. I saw the back. I didn't.
You just saw the intent. Houston Heat losing another player on the other side of the field there, Matty, with a cross shot.
So a bit of a miscue here from Heat early, but then they're starting to clock in.
Oh, Connor Kelly, huge kill.
Yeah, Connor Kelly gets a kill on Eaton. Heat did lose another body, though.
Yeah, it looks like Ronnie Gizon got shot up that offside.
But then Uprising losing a couple more bodies. So trading back and forth. Uprising still with one body left alive in their snake, and he's about to get dunked on by Moorhead. And then Connor Kelly going to wave to
Moorhead
Tyler.
Didn't get him. Moorhead didn't get him.
Oh, he didn't get him?
2-on-1, Matty, 2-on-1.
Oh, so a little bit of a miscue here for Ryan Moorhead as he had a free kill essentially on that body. Went to bunker him out. Must have just missed him somehow. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation. Connor Kelly and Tyler Harmon.
Yeah, that's a tough 2-on-1 situation, especially when they've already split your spot.
Yeah, because Tyler can just stay here at the insert Dorito and contain him while Connor Kelly starts working up into Uprising's Doritos.
Good point here for Uprising, bringing this down to a 2-on-1 against Houston Heat, one of the best teams in the world. Connor Kelly having 2 key kills over here on this tape, Matty. Yeah. Tyler Harmon following up, communicating really well.
Well, just a couple mistakes here for Heat early, right? Monville was completely dedicated. Maybe he just didn't get the information.
He got the kill on that side.
Yeah, he got the kill, but then he got focused on that side, and no one told him that Eaton was that far up. So then Eaton gets that kill. They lose another body. Tyler's hunting for it. Yeah, in a 2-on-1, you just go trade out with your guy. But did he trade out? And it looks like
he did.
He did. So, and he stays alive. Nice close for Connor Kelly and Tyler Harmon. So Houston Heat.
Tyler Harmon with the old jump over the snake, spin around in the air, shoot the guy behind you, and make it look easy. I think you actually invented that, man.
I did not invent that. Yeah, so, yeah, interesting first point here. But Houston Heat ends up taking it. And now Edmonton Impact, made it to the finals at World Cup, lost to Dynasty. Had a tough practice, learned a lot. A cold and wet weekend in Northern California. We did a practice report on that battle with Dynasty, Infamous, and Impact.
It never rains in Northern California. What are you talking
Crazy.
about?
That's why it's so green. Yeah, I try not to go up there in the winter, but I always end up going up.
I've been on the road for about 7 weeks, just doing clinic. I had one week vacation in there, but just on the road, and I haven't gone up to all that snow, and I'm dying to get home and go up to the mountains. Lou, if you're listening, get ready. We're going.
So point number one, looking over the shoulders here as the Bears double up. That hurts.
And again,
in the back center.
The Bears dropped one on the top side there, Matty. 5-on-4 advantage for Impact. Uprising and the Bears having a little bit of an advantage, although they're playing against a team that's higher ranked than they are. They did play one game this morning already, so they have the blood is fresh, and they've got some fresh looks. 4-on-4 out here, Matt.
Yeah, Mikey Arena attacking the snake early here, but a body dropping from the middle for impact, so 4-on-4 situation. As Bears spread out wide again. Bears won their first game against New York Extreme in overtime. Magic Mike came over and said, hey man, people are sleeping on us. We're gonna make them pay.
Make them pay, Mike.
I was like, well, you got to keep it up for the next game because you got impact. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, we know. We know.
Yeah, we saw our schedule, bro. It's like the event has started to slow down a little bit already here with impact taking the field. They've got that snake corner, the back center. They've got the little wing on the Dorito side. They also have a fourth body somewhere that I don't see, because I know it's 4-on-4. The Bears have 3 across the back. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Mikey Arenas and the snake right here below us.
Yeah, Mikey's in that crucial wedge.
Yeah.
That wedge is massive.
That's the most key spot on both tapes on the field. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get there, and again, with a soft corner, you can wrap and just start eliminating everyone on the inside of the field and the other side of the field. Impact with 2 players now on the bottom snake here.
Dalton getting behind Mikey Arena, so that's a great stack. So Mikey Arena making the move over from Dynasty and deciding to play with Impact this year. As Impact lost Axel, they placed him with Mikey, and then Dalton also. And on Dynasty years before.
Sure, Bart and Dave are happy to have Dalton back healthy for the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I mean, Dalton, when he's healthy, there's a reason why he's one of the best.
He gets paid the big bucks. Bears player getting a check. Saw the spray come off the bunker. Looks like he's okay. Yeah, this is potentially a really fast field, but also a slow field, because when you get everybody down in snakes and everybody kind of down on their knees, they only see really tight little windows, so not everyone's really seeing the whole side of the field. Oh, Nick Laval. Who's that? Sorry.
I think that's Zupa.
Yeah, sorry. Zupa now getting shot on the D side, the top side there for Impact. That's a bad death for him. 4-on-3 advantage now here for the Bears.
Yeah, the points where there's parity, when it's close on the count and close on the position, those points can go long.
For sure.
But yes, we could see, and then we're going to see some faster points when bodies drop on the break, you don't shoot anybody, and those bodies come from one side of the field, so you can flip it quick.
But what tends to happen is when you have a field like this where both teams kind of both pocket up, and the longer they play that pocket, it gets easier to contain the other guys in the pocket, and it gets harder to get outside of the pocket. So it just kind of gets slower and slower, and then those breakout shots you were talking about become so paramount that the match is almost won or lost on those breakout shots.
So Dalton and Mikey still doubled up in the red snake, here bottom side of your screen.
And Impact's all the way up the center of the field on the Bears side in that center wedge. So Impact with much better field position here than the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears are playing on their heels, and as we say, are you playing on your heels or playing on your toes? Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes you have to play on your heels just based on who's died. And that's kind of the situation right now for these Bears players here on their D side. Oh, nice kill. Nice kill for Impact.
Super important kill there.
Sakaguchi taking the walk. Looks like he got ear hold too.
Oh, and they just got shot by his own guy. Mikey Reed looked inside, kills the Impact player inside of him.
Did he?
Yep.
It's a poor Brandon Cornell.
Brandon had just shot that laid out. He looked over like Mikey with so much disgust in his face.
Brandon is giving him the death stare right now.
I hate you so much. And he didn't just give him 1, too. He gave him like 3 or 4.
So still 2 bodies to work out. But the field is now switched, and this is...
Oh, Mikey gets shot sloppy there.
So Mikey shot Brandon and then loses a gunfight.
Luckily, Dalton's in there to finish that up.
Yeah, it looks like, so nice finish from Dalton.
Yeah, this is we're going to see lots of kind of crazy plays today just based on people not knowing what the positions are, where the bodies are. Because when everybody drops and there's all the big bunkers in the center, you just lose that vision.
Well, we call those learning moments.
Yes,
points like that.
Learning moments. I like that.
So Dalton saving the point. Impact will go up by 1 here against the Bears. But it was a little scary for Impact for a second.
They're having some kind of debate down here, Aftershock with Jason, something on the rules.
Yeah, there's always a lot going on here at these events. There may be a heated argument going on at any point.
Oh, there's definitely heated going on at some point.
Teams yelling at each other, teams yelling at other teams, teams yelling at Jason.
Hey, if you're on your way to the field and you're out there listening and you want to bring Matt and myself some donuts and some coffee, we'd greatly appreciate it. Matt would probably even give you $100, maybe more. Houston Heat's going to be breaking out from the blue side of the field.
I will give you $100. The $100 I pull out of Rich's wallet.
Touche, touche. Houston Heat. Uprising.
Heat. And these teams switching sides now. Heat from the blue side, Uprising in the black from the red side. And taking a little bit of ground up the middle here. Full commitment. And our drone shot eye in the sky at that 50-yard line. And here comes the read and react from Houston Heat to try to deal with it.
Heat loses one of the back line, Matty.
Chad Boucher, yeah, so Heat losing, looks like Chad George.
Yep.
And Chad Boucher hunting up the middle. Trying to figure out where this body is, see if he can go drop the hammer.
Shane Howe making a move outside into the snake insert, but then getting caught while he was getting checked.
So Chad went and traded out, clear out that center. Is Tyler Harmon taking the walk on that on the snake side?
I think we might be down to a 2-on-2 here, Matty.
No, there's 3 bodies for sure for Uprising.
Okay.
At least, and Heat down to 2.
Well, then I was only off by 1 body. It's not that bad. Where's the 3 Uprising? I got the tower below us.
1, 2, 3. D2.
D2, thank you.
Yeah, D2 mini wall tower.
I'm blocked out by that beautiful south bunker.
Oh, Olsen
Uprising
getting caught.
At death, Olsen. He knew it too. He's like, no, I didn't do that.
So now down to a 2-on-2.
Mishka smoked, floats right into the snake over here on the bottom side.
I think that was Fedorov that got a little creative to get that kill on Olsen.
Okay. Yeah, it's Fedorov and Mishka right now left alive for Houston Heat.
So Mishka head checking fiercely, looking for these bodies. Commits out in the zone and tactical retreat here from Graham Arnold. He ends up getting taken out. Fedorov had dipped into the snake and he got that other kill. So the famous Russian combo, 2 of the best to ever do it, Mishka Kesnev and Konstantin Fedorov, saved the point for Heat.
Yeah, that's why you guys fly those guys all the way over from Russia to save you those points right there. Down on bodies, down on position, and still find a way to win.
It's just so tough when you're playing any of these stacked up top teams. There's a reason why they've won over the years.
Yeah.
So they're going to replay it because you kill the first 3 guys. Okay, well, who's still alive? Oh, it's Mishka and Fedorov. Oh, yeah, okay. Still have to
We're fine.
deal with the 2 of the best ever. Those guys are going to be first bout Hall of Famers. And there's Chad Boucher trading out. This is that shot from Fedorov. See, Fedorov's at that top mini wall, and he just caught Olsen. So it was just a good gunfighting tenacity there for Fedorov to stay on that zone and wait for Olsen to make a mistake, and he did. There's Zach Yakimak, former MVP award winner for Edmonton Impact. Plays so good as that second attacker. Looks like Tyler Penelio is going to get a spin. He looked pretty good at practice.
I'm at the Seattle. Guys.
Let's listen in real quick here. Our start gates mic'd up. Last second call from Dave Baines yelling God. And did they go there?
They did not.
Inside and out run on the blue side here for Impact. Looks like Tyler going to be drawing a minor penalty that pulls out Zach. So just 3 bodies left alive right now for Impact. This is the Bears' chance. They're in a high body situation. See if they can tie this game up.
Yeah, Bears need to get back in this match, and this will help them do that in a 5-on-3 here. Both teams communicating very well. Everyone out here uses codes, so when you hear them saying words that you don't recognize, it's because they're trying to, looks like JC taking the walk there for top side for Impact. Impact down to just 2 bodies left alive.
Nick Laval made that inside and out run, and he's got a body right behind him with Reeser. Just 2 bodies on the field right now for Impact. This is a big opportunity here for the Bears.
Yeah.
When you get into high body situations, you just, especially when you're playing the top seed in your bracket, you cannot squander this opportunity
100%.
if you're the Bears.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to hear a little bit more communication from the Bears.
I'd like to see some more pressure too, right? Some more paint should be coming. There's only 2 Impact players left alive, and there's 5 Bear guys. So there's literally 3 guys that could be shooting at somebody that, aren't getting shot at.
Well, Nick Laval tried to go and trade out, but
yeah, in 5-on-2, that's not the move.
But I don't mind. Sometimes if you feel like your opponents have kind of, looks like Altamore's going to roll into a gun. Did he just get shot by his own guy?
Of course he did.
The points conceded. Sorry, I think that was Rob Velez out there here for Impact. But Man, yeah, we've seen a couple team kills out here so far today. It is
Yep.
a chaotic layout, but I didn't think we'd see this many team kills
Well,
this early in
when
the
you
game.
have a bunch of young competitive guys competing for spots, man, obviously sometimes they're going to shoot each other.
Tie ball game, 1-1. Impact of the Bears. Houston Heat up by 2 over Uprising.
Yeah, Uprising going to start from the blue side. Houston Heat from the red side.
Let's go, boys.
Let's listen in real quick.
Come on, baby. Hey, communication. It's a slow strangle. 10. Go, boys. Hey, 2 red.
Lots of positivity coming from the start gate here for Houston Heat. Looks like they already have the game plan dialed. New coach Ryan Smith this year. Tom Martinez going to Chicago Aftershock, and pretty big bite here. We're seeing a lot of this from the blue side here as Eaton for Uprising gets in. We've seen
Inside
a
out.
ton of bodies going inside out, and does produce a kill as Ryan Moorhead taking a little bit of ground up in that middle,
Yeah.
but taking the early walk.
Yeah, it sucks getting all the way up there because you get all the way up there and you think, hey, I'm going to capitalize, but you don't know they're in the snake behind you, and then you just get blown away. Houston Heat now with Chad George challenging on the bottom side.
So yeah, Chad George here into Snake 2. Got a body right in front of him with Eaton. Eaton's has help too. Is
Yeah, I like the
Uprising
fill
filter.
behind
Yeah,
him.
there's a
Yep.
nice fill to get out to that small Dorito. Here comes Olsen. Olsen moving up, trying to contain. He gets the shot in on Connor Kelly. That's
That was
a
a
nice
great
kill.
shot. Yeah, great timing.
It's perfect. But then he gets eaten up by Chad George. Chad
Yeah, I got a
George.
shot. No, that's not a penalty. Oh my God, I think Chad George just called himself a penalty.
Oh, minor
Wow.
penalty going to be assessed here on Joel Eaton.
Chad George, amazing.
Hey, if you can Jedi mind
Heck
trick
yeah, man.
anyone you can, you probably should attempt it.
That just makes him more valuable.
Well, Chad
Uprising
George
still
has
with-
been doing this for about 15 years.
Yeah, Uprising with 1 player left alive, I think, in that top corner. No, 2 players left alive, Maddie. So they got one in the top snake and one in the top corner. So it might be a 2-on-2 here, Maddie.
Well, this is why this field's interesting, because it starts heads up, and then
Turns.
when one team wins one side and the other team wins the other side, wins that battle, it turns, so you're playing them sideways.
And guess which side most teams are winning?
Typically the snake side.
Right-handed.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, right-handed.
Wow, that was incredible. Chad George jumps across the gap, shoots across, gets a kill. 2-on-1 now, Houston Heat on Uprising side of the field, and now 2-on-0 with Sam and Chad George finishing at that point strong.
Oh, third body. There was a third body left alive for Heat.
Oh.
Dizon. Sorry, we're blocked out a little bit.
Sneaky.
Yeah, so nice close. Dizon, Chad George, Sam Monville. And it's scary for the rest of the league when Chad George is healthy.
Ugh, yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of a miscue here on the start station. So, yeah, I talked to Ryan Gray, coach of AC Diesel, and when you're playing a field that has other fields close to you and a horn could mess up your start, you cannot go off the horn.
No.
Whoever's going to be your shooter needs to have his eyes on the actual scoreboard as it ticks down, and you got to go whoever can see it, and then you literally count 5, 4,
Like we
3,
see, like,
and then
and
push
you
your
push,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, just so you don't have that,
Yeah.
because we've already seen that probably, I want to say 6 times.
Yeah, you have one guy like
3
your
sets.
home guy that's looking that way. He kind of starts you guys, not the clock.
All tied up right now is still 9 minutes on the clock, lots of time. Looking over the shoulders of the Brooklyn Bears. They're at the Hertz backhand. 5-on-5 break here, Rich.
Yeah, great breakout for both teams. Impact still with 2 back center. They get their first player out, and they scurry from that temple on the top side into that wing. So they've got the Hertz can in the back center, the snake side temple, snake side can, snake side wing. So 4 guys center over here for Impact, 1 guy on the top side wing. Bears with 4 guys 5 guys still all in the pocket, 3 in the back, 2 in the center. Oh, Impact first team to get into the snake. I don't know if they know he's there or not. This is one of those snakes, Matt. If you can get in there undetected, you can get a couple kills before they know you're
It
there.
could be lethal, especially if you get to the wedge.
For
if you
sure.
get to the wedge on your snake side, and you can wrap around, and also particularly if there's no one out wide that you have to worry about, oh man, you can get 3 easy kills. We saw Caleb Abel this morning stack up a 4-pack by being in that exact same position. So Mikey Arena is going to hit the deck and crawl up into snake 2, here bottom of your screen. And then Bears are already in snake 2 in their snake,
On the top
blue
side.
snake.
Yeah, something must have been going on with Mikey's gun because he's taking a long time to go from snake 1 to snake 2. Hasn't really shot his gun, hasn't really engaged yet.
Well, Mikey's head checking down the sidelines does have that little, but that little Dorito is inset
He
slightly.
cannot stop Mikey
Yeah,
from
he
going
can't
forward.
stop Mikey from moving around this spot.
Wow, longer point here with 5-on-5. Impact really showing their intent with 3 bodies on this snake side, Maddie. And this, in my opinion, is exactly how you should be playing this field. One guy in the corner, one guy in the God, one guy in that snake 2, possibly snake 3, and filling in right behind him. Impact's playing this really, really well. First team this morning that I've seen that have tripled up this side. Now, if the guys on the other side just stay alive, you know you're going to end up winning this fight.
Yeah, so, yeah, Reeser and Urena have a back guy. So, yeah, like you've been talking about 3 bodies here pushing up right-handed into the snake. And then now 2 bodies in their own snake here for the Bears as Body just dove in from that insert Dorito. As we're down to 650. Yeah, this could be a longer point here, Rich, because both teams have good position.
Yep. Nobody wants to make a mistake.
Got bodies alive.
Oh, our referee and our camera guys are just getting destroyed on some bounce blind shot. You see that?
Yeah.
Luckily, I think they're shooting at you, Matt. I'm gonna stand over here. It looks like those are guys. Someone's directly shooting at you. I wonder if that guy knows he's shooting 10 feet over the bunker that he's shooting at.
Just trying out the bounce shots, Rich.
Yeah, just checking it out. How to make their head ref hate you.
Yeah, the head ref just caught about Baker's dozen.
Yeah, Abel's just getting blasted up there.
Yeah, so same situation. 2 bodies in the snake for both squads on opposite sides of the field. And you can see that angle and where these bodies are shooting here from our telestration. Shout out to Steven from SVP Paintball, going to be on the 1s and 2s.
They're almost all mirrored up, Maddie. The only difference is Bears have the small Dorito and Impact has the small Temple on that opposite side. But 3 guys on the snake for both teams, both guys in that snake anchor. And that anchor, that corner bunker, Maddie, total anchor.
Do you like it a little bit better that Impact has have committed their 3 bodies here this side with not as much of a middle presence, or would you rather have a slight more middle presence here for the Bears?
So you're saying the wing?
Yeah, the wing.
I think that's I think the 3 on the outside is the key. I don't like that wing position. I would want him to leave and come to this Dorito or to that wing, because that's the only thing that keeps Mikey from wrapping. If Mikey gets in there right now and starts wrapping, although the Bears are playing so tight, they're not really giving any shots on that cross.
Yeah, but
shot.
even just having a guy at that wedge and wrapping, it puts a massive amount of pressure on anyone to not get sloppy, and you have to adjust to that.
Yeah, and this guy in practice gunfighting against that guy, the wing almost won every time. The small inset wing just challenge. You know, it moves around a little bit. It's a flat surface, so you can't cheat it as much. So the outside is definitely where you want to be.
Well, yeah, and it means left-handed versus right-handed. Some people are like, hey, don't talk about the right-handed left-handed thing because everyone can do both. I'm like, yeah, but
not at 100%.
If you're being honest,
it's not 100%.
People will prefer one side or the other.
And why is that, Matt? Well, it's not about hand dominance. What is it?
It's both eye dominance.
Eye dominance.
Yeah,
right?
But then you so Arturo is left eye dominant but right-handed.
That's very rare.
So it's rare.
Yeah. Most people right-handed, right eye, or left hand, left eye. Every once in a while you get the cross eye and you get a guy that goes both directions really well.
So, yeah, similar, again, just same situation. And we're looking at now, as we flip the perspectives, but we're looking at the Brooklyn Bears. And, again, 1-1, 4:14 left. Everyone's basically mirrored up almost. And that's when you're going to see a longer point. Because basically the next guy to lose a gunfight or the next guy to win one, that could be the difference in this game.
Well, and we talk about it a lot, right? This could be a little bit of a microcosm of what we're going to be seeing Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
right?
we're already there.
Yeah, it's Friday morning. It's a little earlier than usual. This is usually a Saturday afternoon thing, but with all these big bunkers and all these snakes, like you can't see what's going on out there, and it's easy for people to be sneaky.
Rich, it would be huge for the Bears program.
Oh my God!
If they beat New York Extreme and then find a way to win this game, still to be decided, of course. But we're coming down to not much time left, and they are tied right now with Impact, one of the best teams in the world.
Bears just moved up the middle. Trevor just missed him crawling in, so he knows he's in there. So it might be a little battle between the center 50 and the snake 2 here for Impact. Again, though, it's called Godzilla, the center 50.
Well, Impact spent a lot of time working on their communication in practice, in the big practice. Go check out the practice report. But for moments like this.
Yeah. When you can hear it, they're talking it out really, really well. The Bears aren't talking as much. Impact's always really been good on clutch points, communication, team paintball. That's kind of all really within their wheelhouse.
Yeah, you don't win that many tournaments by not having all those skills
Mike
in your
Arena
bag.
gets punked out by, I think that's Sakaguchi.
Sakaguchi with a huge kill on Urena, puts Impact into tough position. They're going to lose Brandon
he gets another
Cornell
one.
as he dies in that backfield, but then Sakaguchi gets shot.
Oh.
Chaos goes down over there on the top side as well, but then it looks like Altimore is going to get, Joey Altimore gets the shot in on Trevor Reeser, so back and forth kills, and there's still 2 bodies left alive. I think we got a 1-on-2 situation right now in favor of the Bears with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. No, it's a 2-on-2, as a body snuck over there from Impact as he dives into the snake, and then Altimore gets shot.
Oh, sloppy.
So now it's a 1-on-2 in favor of Impact. Very chaotic close to this point. It's not over yet.
It's buffed it in for the Bears, and he's filling the wrong way. He should have been filling to that corner, not across. He needs to fill out to the corner, not inside, so he can keep the 2 guys in front of him lined up. That's a good fill.
Oh, Buffin could be a hero right now if he pulls off a 1-on-2 against Impact.
He's just trying to make sure, I think, that there's no one on this side of the field for Impact.
Well, another situation, too, is when do you concede this? Because there's 2 minutes left.
Now.
Okay, really. Easy call now, but at a certain point, because if you're Impact and you know you're in a 2-on-1 and you know you're down on time,
yeah, for sure,
you would like to burn as much of that clock off as possible.
Yeah.
Hedging your bet, as we are in Vegas, so I'm going to be throwing as many betting metaphors out as I possibly can.
Why wouldn't you? What do you got, 30 or 40 of them? Can't wait.
We'll see. We will see. So, after one of the most hotly contested points that we have seen out here, closest point so far in these 3 sets, Impact will edge out the Bears in that chaotic finish and go up by 1. 2-1 is the score. And after a long wait, a lot of time to talk about it, we'll see if Uprising has an answer here for Houston Heat. Now, Uprising got off to a slow start against Revo, kind of dug themselves a hole early, but then had started to come back.
Yeah.
And so here's how that broke down. So there's Urena, missed that shot, and then ends up getting taken out. And then here's Reeser. A body had come off for the Bears. Reeser loses that gunfight. The move into the snake was clutch here for Impact. Jumping into this one here, Houston Heat. Now on the blue side, it's like Tyler Harmon getting to the South Electronics tower up in the middle. They're doubling up the Hertz can and not able to shoot Uprising as I believe Eaton gets into the snake. Actually, that's not Eaton.
Thank you for reading the electronics for me, because I can only read the South.
Yeah, the rest of my body's breaking, but my eyes still work pretty good.
Between the 2 of us, we're okay. I can hear things.
Body coming off from the backfield is Mishka. Uncharacteristic early death for Mishka out of that Hertz can.
You're seeing a lot of those, though, Maddie, just because all of the weird angles and such a weird kind of play on the field.
Fedorov.
Good fill out to the corner there for Fedorov.
Yeah, Fedorov scurrying out, makes it alive. 4 bodies alive for Houston Heat, but Uprising now on the offense as they have taken ground here, getting to this crucial wedge position on Heat side of the field.
I like Heat being out in both corners. I like Connor Kelly in that snake insert, looking to get himself in there. Tyler's put himself in a hard position, though, because he's inset on this bottom, trying to keep that snake from wrapping. That's a tough bunker to gunfight out of, like we've been talking about.
We've been talking about it. It's very difficult if you allow your opponents to get into this wedge and don't have anybody out there to
Yeah, so Fedorov just got shot out of that corner. We can't see because the scoreboard's up now, but Fedorov got eliminated out of that corner.
And another one coming off. Connor Kelly taking the walk
Oh,
with the insert Aztec. So now just 2 bodies alive here for Houston Heat. Looking good for Uprising here, Ridge.
Yeah, 3 or 4 for Uprising, Matt. Only 2 for Heat.
I think Uprising has 5 still.
Oh, good job, Uprising.
Yeah, 5 bodies, 5-on-2 situation here in Uprising. And they are making the most of it. They're in both snakes. They're all the way up in the wedge here in their snake, the red snake. And then the top side snake, they just dove in there, and they have an insert as a Dorito 3 as well, too. Yeah, it's looking stellar in this point here and they need to close. They need to close smart, though.
I was just going to say how disciplined Tyler Harmon is, just sitting on that crucial, because he knows if a guy gets there and wraps, he's going to lose the point.
But if you are a pro team and you could have 1 body to be in this situation, Tyler Harmon would be one of the first names out of
top 2 or 3
out of your lips.
They're putting a lot of pressure on Tyler from both sides.
Tyler might have got
saying they
clipped,
shot him
though.
in the barrel.
It's just a suggestion.
Yeah.
The tuck back in. That's barrel hits. No, barrel hits, bottom of the foot.
Yeah, hopper.
If the ref sees you, you can get called on it, but it doesn't happen all that often.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times you're just trying to get the referee to get that guy to check his gun, right? Just get him to get off that lane so you can get back in the gunfighting advantage. Uprising now with 3 players up on the 40 line yard of Houston Heat. They just got to work together. They can easily go get Tyler because there's nobody watching over him. The corner keeps, every time the corner looks away, they can go get Tyler.
We also talked about how the center, you can close to the center.
Yeah.
And with, I think that's Chad in the back corner, Cannon. He's going back and forth, but the move here with the 5 bodies is a move from the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, they can go right into that South Electronics Division bunker.
Yeah,
block
shoot
out
Tyler
Chad,
in the back.
shoot Tyler, then wrap and shoot Chad. I mean, that's the way we would do it.
It's
They've
just
got
tough.
a guy
Well, they've
outside.
already committed
Yeah.
their bodies out wide though.
Yeah, they're just wasting a lot of time here. And like in a 5-on-2, when you're down by 3 points, like every second kind of, it's not crucial, but every second's important.
Well, here comes the close as Uprising is going to thread the needle as Eaton gets the shot in on Tyler. Desperation run from Chad Boucher. And looks like Uprising might have been maybe off by 1 on the count.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Yeah, well, they're closing out.
Very easy to do out here.
Yeah, they were closing out kind of like they thought there might have been 3 bodies. Still, that was a great point for Uprising. And
I think on this field, the most important factor, other than obviously winning the breakout, is understanding where the bodies are. If you know where the bodies are, at least you can understand how to play. If you don't know where the bodies are, if you're missing 1 or 2 bodies on this field, that's huge.
And I think that's why we are seeing a decent amount of guys that don't typically. So, okay, New York Extreme. Josh Taylor doesn't die early a lot, and he died early maybe 3 times for you guys, maybe 4.
As a bonus to that, he broke his hand during the match,
Oh.
so that's amazing.
That might, if it was early in the match, that might explain some of those deaths, though.
Yeah,
I've,
no, it was
I've
after
mangled
the match,
both my hands.
when he punched the table because he was frustrated that we didn't do well.
Jesus.
So yeah, keep coming.
Does he have the
coming at me?
boxer's fracture?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. I can't wait to.
Everybody's got that, right?
Super excited about having that conversation with him. Also, I don't want to panic you, but they did take our ladder. So we're up here for a
stuck.
while.
So we got Mike's on the start station here. Bears about to play Impact. Impact down, or up by 1.
Luigi, hey, he's in the corner. They're gonna run over there. Don't worry about it.
I feel like you want. Sorry.
Hold on, let's listen in real quick.
I'm just shooting for the 30.
Hey, here we go! Here we go!
It looks like Impact's already got there. Very little conversation about the plan.
Yeah, I would think that they're probably dialed in.
Well, like the Cornell's jumping over to try to get a look. You're basically looking down the pipe to get a read on your opponent, and then maybe adjusting from what you see there.
Definitely read and react.
Yeah, based on the scouting. But it looked like they had the play already sewn up. Run for Laval to get into this crucial spot. Both teams down low, but looks like Altamore going to be taking the walk, and maybe penalty. Yeah, penalty assessed, and that is not going to help the Bears' chances to try to get back in this match with just 1:30 left. Impact going to be on a pretty big high body situation here in a 5-on-3 moment, up by 1. They should be able to take this win here, Rich.
For sure. Is that Trevor in the bottom screen?
Trevor Reeser, sorry.
I love. I thought those things just kind of. So I love Trevor or Nick Laval going there early, looking inside, cutting down the whole field from that position.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a risk, but it's a little easier, I think, to get to this snake than it is from the other snake from this side of the field. So I love that play call, getting him in there, putting that cross pressure, and really making it hard for the Bears to move up the center or into the top side snake. Good play call, good execution. And look, there's already 4 pods on the ground. He's literally just chain gunning that gun.
Trevor Reeser's a vet, and he knows, hey, if I get to this spot alive and I just chainsaw the center of the field and just dump, because again, only 43 seconds left.
He's already shot
just
5 pods.
Fill that zone with paint. Don't let him get another body in the snake. Maybe if they already got one in there, fine. Don't let him get any help to basically mirror up the move mirror the move he's doing right now. Yeah, Bears, and with the Bears should be okay taking a 1-point loss here because they got to win against New York Extreme.
Yeah,
they take a loss, they'll go 1-1 with even on the point spread.
Yeah.
Reset for tomorrow.
And Impact being the highest division team in the bracket.
Yeah. So not a bad day. For
Yeah, if you're going to take a loss to a team and a margin of 1 point is exactly what you want on Impact. Ooh, Trevor gets shot there.
Yeah, there's only 5 seconds left.
Yeah,
It's
I was
not
going to say,
gonna
but
matter.
after he shot 7 pods.
Did his job.
Yeah, for sure.
Did his job.
It's funny, though, when you said Nick Laval, I was like, I love Nick Laval going in, and like, because
Well,
he used to go up the middle so well.
He has played that spot.
I know, and I was like, I love him going in there. I'm looking at him like the body language looks different, and I'm like, oh wait, that's Trevor. And I was like, but the body, like the dive, everything looked the same coming in. Same run up the middle and over. Good point there for Impact.
Yeah, Impact, they got some talking to do, some meetings to have, but they had that really long point. Not a ton of mistakes. It's just the Bears were playing tight. They didn't get a lot of free kills off the Bears. Ended up sealing up the win. you know, a win's a win, man. That's their first match, so they're 1-0, and they have to play Aftermath next. Aftermath got off to a slow start against Shock, too.
They did.
So
They did.
they had probably a big, decent team meeting to discuss the mistakes they made. So now Houston Heat and Uprising. 2-point spread, 4:37 left to go. Looks like Uprising going to be losing one body up the middle.
Yep. 5-on-4 advantage for Heat. Heat's got 2 on the top side, 3 here on the bottom side. Tyler Harmon pushing forward into the snake.
Yeah, Tyler Harmon with a nice crawl up into snake 2. Got a body behind him. And Ryan Moorhead at the mini wall inside, shooting towards Uprising snake side. Got VIP top side. Yeah, Houston Heat on the red side. Seattle Uprising on the right, on the blue side.
Uprising player taking a walk from that strong corner, Matty.
Yeah, look good for Heat here now.
5-on-3.
Ryan Moorhead, he releases up that middle. Tyler Harmon also going to crawl up to this very crucial wedge position. Now past the 50-yard line, Ryan Moorhead trying to find Olsen. Olsen.
Nice move
with it.
Olsen.
Yeah, a desperation attack. He's going to get the drop in on Moorhead, and he stays alive. Does he get the other kill here? No, Tyler Harmon.
No, Tyler caught him.
Yeah, so.
Good move on Ryan, though.
Yeah, that was a nice move from Olsen. Ryan needed to die, but Tyler Harmon still at a very crucial position, and he, you know, you look there, left-hand side of your screen. So that was the kill. Tyler just got inside on Olsen. Tyler Harmon does have a player behind him. And then Houston Heat with this 2-point lead, burning clock too intelligently as the top left-hand portion of your screen. They got a body in the Aztec and in D2. So good crossfield spread here for Heat.
Yeah, 4-on-1. They're just letting the time go.
Yeah, they're just basically hoping that Uprising will concede the point. Or be content with a 2-point win.
Yeah. A win's a win.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it'd be nicer for Heat.
Have a little more
the bodies
cushion.
that have a little bit bigger cushion on the point spread, but like you said, a win is a win.
And again, it's so hard to lose bodies out here, Matt. I think they just figured out that it's a 4-on-1. Sam Monville releases to go through the center. It looks like he thinks there might be one left in the center, or he's just trying to put that pressure on that D corner. But I believe Heat now those, yeah. And Sam is just going through the middle. Get the shot on that Dorito, and he's going to go hit that buzzer now.
Yeah, as soon as Heat accurately identified that they were in a big high body situation, then they started to try to drop the hammer, knowing, hey, look, we're looking good, feeling good. We got a decent lead right now. We're going to have this, you know, because, yeah, again, a win is a win. But once you realize that it's 4-on-1, let's close this point out, reset. Yeah. And they didn't. As soon as they figured it out, Sam launched. They launched on the D, up on their D side as well, too. So nice little close there from Sam Monville with Ronnie Dizon making some moves, and Tyler Harmon was in a real good spot. Got that nice, accurate shot on Olsen, who was causing problems for him in the middle. So we will have 2 minutes in between points.
X-Ball, baby.
True X-Ball. And next up is going to be Revo taking on PB Fit, and New York Extreme taking on Aftershock. Aftershock looked outstanding. Saw A-Rod won a one-on-one. Thomas Kim pulled one off for him. They were shooting bodies on the break, making some nice moves.
Yeah, it looked really good.
I told him my game, he was like, what do you think? I was like, give you guys an A-. Just a couple mistakes. He's like, I totally agree. So that's interesting because, again, New York Extreme they got off to a slow start. Guys, I guess Josh Taylor broke his hand. They got some issues to fix. PB Fit looked amazing against the ML Kings. First pro game for them, and it was a 6-0 absolute destruction.
Honestly, they
of the
look
ML
better out here than anybody so far.
Yeah, they look the
based
best
on
right
playing
now.
this field, right?
Yeah.
They can beat another team by playing in the pocket. I haven't seen another team that hasn't been able, that hasn't had to get outside to win the point.
Yeah, they looked the best so far.
Can you stuff me, Papa?
Yes. Can you show me the full picture? Hey, can I get a micro? Micro.
In the pits right now, with Houston Heat.
Good? Tell them. It'd be a good time.
Good talking.
Hey, if you do that, you know, we could change like me and Yeah, and then I can go with you or something.
Yeah. Birdman, hey, you good with it?
What?
You good with it? No, I know, but you good with it? I'm good with this. Are you guys good with it? I was just saying short, real short. This is really fucking short. That's what I'm saying. We don't need it, but it's up to you. What do you think?
He's saying
I
he
want
wants
to try to
some,
get him. Okay. Do you want? Where do you want to go? What? Okay, then go 20.
Because then he has a spot open.
Go to the 20.
All right, hey.
1 minute, gentlemen. 1 minute. Far side.
Not going. Go to 20.
Far side, strong side.
Calm and composed. New coach. Well, coach again, I should say.
New
Ryan
old
Smith has,
coach.
yeah,
New
has
old
coached
coach.
the squad before. But yeah, man, they're feeling good, looking good. 3-point lead.
Well, and again, from a coach's perspective, not a lot of time left, up by 3 points. Now you can take advantage of like, hey, let's try that play that we weren't really sure about, right? Like it worked a couple times in practice, but we didn't execute it very well. Let's try to execute it perfectly.
Or maybe get a couple new bodies out there, keep them fresh.
Or do both.
Yeah, so it's going to be Fedorov, Tyler Harmon, Chad George,
Yeah.
Mishka, Connor Kelly.
Oh, Connor, okay. Who's 21 lining up in the middle there?
That's Connor.
That's Connor. Okay.
23.
23, okay.
Oh, 2, yeah. So Chad Boucher, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Connor is out there.
So it is, yeah.
So long
Uprising dropping
breakout.
one, Matt. 5-on-4 advantage for Houston Heat.
Yeah.
5-on-3.
Uprising losing Mikey, they're losing Borromeo. 5-on-3 situation for Heat. Heat still double stacking that Hertz can. Yeah, man, throwing laser beams down the field right now.
Yeah.
Getting into the snake.
Not just throwing them, they're shooting them down there.
Yeah, Connor Kelly taking a huge bite up in the middle. It does get shot out of that spot, though.
Yeah, I see the guy in the middle dies more often than he actually gets somebody. But it's like you still got to go up there because it takes the heat off of the tape.
Chad Shores goes and trades out.
Yeah, got his guy. Looked like he could have got a penalty there. It was a little sloppy, but he did get him. Connor Kelly taking the walk. Chad George taking the walk. So it's 2-on-3. Is that right, Matt? Oh, Yaya's taking the walk too.
Oh, and Fedorov's
Yeah,
taking the walk. What happened?
It might be a 2-on-1 advantage for Uprising.
Yeah,
'cause I
well,
see
it was
4
looking.
Houston Heat guys walking
it
off.
was looking good. It was a 5-on-3,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden,
Now it's just Mishka.
as I was trying to figure out where the last couple bodies were here for Uprising, a bomb blew up over on Houston Heat side, and the lone soldier is still out there.
I just heard the Dorito player say he's over there somewhere.
It's not wrong.
He narrowed it down.
It's
He's in one of the blue bunkers. Eliminate all the red bunkers. Assume he's in one of the blues.
It's not a lie. He's over there somewhere.
And Mishka's got a full stack on his back, too. He's got 9 pods.
And I don't know if Uprising knows the count right now.
No.
It would be really good for their spread with the loss they took in their first match to, only a minute left.
Yeah,
it's a
inside
3-point lead
16.
for Heat. And Mishka knows that. He can head check the scoreboard right here. So he's moving up into D3. And now he's going to go into the wedge. Yeah, the Uprising, the bodies drop so fast, I don't think they know there's just one body out there.
Well, Mishka's playing like he's down on points when he's up on points. He just needs to relax and just catch one of these guys in a gap. Not challenge him too much because they don't know where he's at. They're calling that he's still in the corner and he's moved up into the snake on the bottom of the field here, blue side.
Well, Uprising has spread the field. They got a body out back corner can now.
And in the snake on the top side. But you can just tell by the body language that they don't know where Mishka is or if Mishka has a friend.
I mean, did we lose a body?
We could have easily lost a
I think it's just
body.
Mishka. We're looking at Iron Sky on our screen right now, and I think it's just Mishka. It's
I
2-on-1.
counted 4 off.
Well, the problem.
4 walking.
Yeah, it's if you're Uprising and this situation presented itself and it was a 1-on-2, down by 3, knowing you dropped your first game, kind of want to put this one up at least. So now you're losing by 2 instead of 3.
Yeah, as a coach, I would have been like, hey man, I'd rather have you guys lose that point trying to win than just sit there and giving that up, right? Just for our future growth.
100%. So that's going to do it here. Houston Heat taking the win, and Edmonton Impact as well. Close game, though, against the Bears. Bears look pretty good. They go 1-1 today. It was Impact and Heat's first matches. Unfortunately for Uprising, 0-2. Next up, Baltimore Rebel taking on the rookie sensations here, PB Fit and New York Extreme and Aftershock. Stick with us. More action coming at you from the 2024 NXL Las Vegas Major. I'm Matty Marshall here on Go Sports. We will...
Slow strength.